Live chat. Welcome to No Madness Life. If you're new here, please subscribe. Hit that thumbs up button. And if you'd like to become a member, links in the description. Hey, oh no. Come on, Billy. Billy, what are you doing? Billy, that's not a thing. See? Your feet are supposed to be connected. They're both disabled now. The hell? Oh no. Oh no. Good morning, everybody. I love you, chat. Here we are. Suck it up Sunday. Suck it up. Did y'all catch my video? I done made a breakfast sandwich with the new Hamilton Beach sandwich maker. Amazing. I don't know what happened to Billy. He was over there kicking and shit. I don't know. Oh my God, it was the best freaking McMuffin I've ever had in my life. Today's Saturday. You're right. Suck it up Saturday. I'm in the Chantel verse. Like, you just don't even know where you're at anymore. It's Saturday. That's right, because tomorrow's supposed to be sunny and nice. Today, rain all day. You just had dinner. What time is it there, Gina? Good morning, Jennifer. Yeah, that was the best breakfast sandwich. And the only reason I pre-cooked my sausage, because it was already pre-cooked, I could have just thawed it out in the microwave and put it on there. But I like my sausage to be a little charred, right? I don't like spongy sausage. It was good. Holy crap. My husband even took a bite. He goes, damn, that's good. It was good. Anywho, so it's 15:18 in Britain. You're getting snow up north? Oh, God, no. No, I don't do snow anymore. Get no glitter. Love the name. 16:18 in Europe. Okay. Oh, that's the hubby. Is that you? Yeah. Okay. I thought the UFOs were here. Yeah, you can keep going. Go ahead. I did. Up here, it sounds like some Close Encounters of the 88th time. Hear him? He's polishing the handle he made out of an amazing wood. Can't remember what kind. Anywho, it's an expensive wood. On the tree trimmer, the tree limb trimmer. He made a really cool handle. He always has to be doing something. It's the mothership, right? Finally, we get a ride home. Take me. Get me out of here. I was watching Canadian Prepper. Actually listening to him while I was doing other shit. I'm telling you with this guy. They call him Chicken Little now. He goes, you say I'm Chicken Little? Listen to this guy. I'm like, dude, you've been Chicken Little for at least 3 years. Rein it in. Nobody's going to survive. Because now he's using words like Armageddon. Yeah. Any minute now. Okay. All right. You live in that world. I'm not. Okay, but don't swear at it. He's down there swearing at it. Karina Kaboom would be happy with the mothership, right? Wouldn't we all? Wonder if Salah sorted his unhappy wife last night.
Man, that's sharp now.
I heard you cussing through the floor. Oh, you sharpened the tree limb trimmer.
Dude, it's sharp.
We could play Ninja Fruit.
Dude,
You throw the fruit in the air and...
I don't think so.
No, but it's sharp.
It's sharp.
We're going to need a second one. And we need a sheath. Goes behind my back like Michonne.
You'll probably cut your neck.
I probably would. I'd pull it out and just... Well, that was that. They said, hi, Mr. No Madness.
Hi.
He's He's pacing because he's bored. Like a thief in the night. And do not be afraid. Exactly.
Just chilling.
Canadian prepper, yeah, he's too much. Yeah, we're going to play Ninja Fruit. He'll throw a watermelon at me and I'll do a whole Gallagher movement. And I'll miss. Hurt myself. He already pictures it. I pull it out of the sheath. Skin the back of my neck. So I may have to wear it in the front. Oh, that could be worse. I don't even know. The rose clay bar is magic. You're welcome, Reaction Junkie. Do you have the face cream to go with it? Because that changes everything. That's a whole nother move. For the whole day, you look dewy with no oil. Just dewy. Like when you were 20. I'm telling you, it's all magic. I only create magic. Poof. Anyway, let's get some thumbs up. We got to see what's going on over here. Oh, Missy Moo trying to fit in everywhere. She tried to be a French fry girl. Didn't work. Right? Then where was she? She was somewhere else, too. I can't remember. Anyway, now she's teaming up with Just Breezin'. Chantal's nemesis. She's trying to team up with the nemesis. She sees where the money's at. It's not with Foodie Beauty. She's changed her path. Thank you. Missy Moo's video about the men contacting her is very interesting. What did I tell you? This is a network. Trailer Park's going to start she's going to start asking questions. Here we go. Trailer Park. We haven't even got there yet. What do you mean why? I don't know why yet, but I'm going to figure it out by the end of this video. I'll tell you that much. She's looking for the bank. She's looking for the bag. Remember that video she put out a year or so ago, 2 years ago, where she seen I played it, where Missy Moo made a video and wanted to offer Chantal, right, a reborn. And she's following Chantal because she sees the views she gets. She admitted it all, like a year or two ago. Yeah, I only care about Pete spilling the tea. That's what I'm talking about. She fits in perfectly with Just Breezin', does she not? Trying to act sweet, where inside she's all moo, moo, You think she's a covert spy for Foodie Beauty? What's there to spy on? We put this shit out in the open. Ain't nobody talking to Missy Moo. And Just Breezin' really don't even have the clout for anyone to care. They are great together. They're a perfect pair of what we don't know yet. Liars, deceivers. They both deceive. Just Breezin' comes off as just the sweetest soul. Just the sweetest soul. But then she pops up videos 4 times a day, you know, calling Chantal out like the rest of us. But then puts up inspirational Instagram quotes. And we're like, the fuck? Manipulators. Yeah, Foodie comes in here, we don't care. Right, there ain't nothing to spy on. We don't care. We don't do DMs and Discords. We ain't into it that deep, right? Face value. We look at the content and then we investigate it. You couldn't help yourself and you had to watch 5 minutes of Foodie Beauty crying. There you go. Sometimes, you know, a woman's got to release her emotions, especially when she's hangry and her man ain't around to stroke her hair. It's going to be okay. It's going to be okay. It's Ramadan. It's a test of your inner strength, girl. Now, I'm out. Peace out. And he locks her in. You signed up for it. There ain't no way in hell. I told you there'd be an imprint. There'd be an imprint of my body where I went out that shoebox. I'd be out. Right? I'd take a steak knife and cut out the drywall. I'm sure it's not thick. And then you just see where I went out. He'd come back. The door would still be locked, but there would be a hole where my body went out. Right? Right? Absolutely. Getting an Uber to the airport. piece. In fact, and part of that imprint of me leaving would be the imprint of my suitcase. I'm serious. No way. He's getting more tired every day. Absolutely, Rhonda. Yeah, you can knock your way through. Seriously, you can hear people breathing in the apartment next to him. Come on now. This one, right? Get the hamster cage, my pull luggage. I'd be gone. Yeah, right? Yeah, suitcase in one hand, plane ticket in the other. Bye now. I sleep at the airport till I got a flight. Listen, there's more windows. Ventilation. Yes, we laugh about it. So what? Shouldn't have showed it. I Maybella love you. All right, let's get into this horse and pony show. It's 11:11. Boom, boom. This is Just Breezing today. If you're not subscribed, please do. Can you imagine how much she calls him? Oh, yeah. I know, because Nodder told us. Even when she wasn't with Nodder, she still called and left voicemails. Incessantly. There's your word of the week, Chantal. Incessantly. Ad nauseum. Yeah, let's have fun. Damn it. I'm in the mood. There we go. Volume's on. Here we go. The interview that did not break the internet. I know you hoped it would, but it didn't. But this commentary might. Yeah, you got to get that breakfast sandwich maker. No muss, no fuss. Didn't the Moo have WLS that didn't hold? Probably. Here we go. I don't know. I mean, if she did have weight loss surgery, I mean, I just feel like she wants to wear Chantel's skin. I'm sorry. I think they're a little obsessed, both of them. I think they're too obsessed with her, if you ask me. But we'll watch.
Hi, you guys. Hi, Cyber. Hello, Mandy. Hi, Sandy. Anna Maria, you made it. Hi, Emma.
This is so creepy. Can we just for a minute?
Okay, so hi, you guys. Surprise.
Oh, she did say she had weight loss surgery. Well, what did she have? A band? I don't know.
I was kind of
Hello, Antonis.
at a surprise since I think last night. We have Missy Moo here with.
Big surprise. You put it in the title. You put it in the title. No surprises here. I'm actually surprised that she picked you, but okie doke.
Us today.
Bootleg Oprah. Yeah, but Breezy won't come on camera. So it's not even a proper interview.
Guys, so what this stream is going to be about, well, first I want to say, you guys, it's perfectly fine to ask questions because Missy and I have talked, and she knows, like, you guys probably have a lot of questions. Some of you guys may be mad. So questions are okay. Opinions are okay. Feelings are okay. What's not okay is, like, just don't bully and...
Oh, you mean like you do Foodie? Okay.
I just don't want any of that. Like, it's okay to say, hey, I don't like that you did this. You know what I mean? So I want to start out with that. And this live stream is kind of like, you know, we had some things that happened with us that, you know, we want to talk about. Mm-hmm. And I know so many of you guys have questions.
Oh, get to it. I have the attention span of a gnat.
I do too. And also, you guys, I want to say, Missy Moo wants a fresh start.
I don't. Who? Kiwi Farms is what? I don't care.
So she's going to share a little bit about, like, her story and I guess where she's going to go from here. Mm-hmm. And I want to say it's okay to be angry. Like, I was angry for a long time too with her, but I've been given so many chances in life. Like, I got a second chance with my daughter. I got a second chance with my...
Oh my gosh, I thought this was a Q&A. Are we going to do another autobiography?
Family. I got a second chance. with my baby daddy, who
Breezy Walters. That was a good one.
is like the love of my life. You know, my life has been all about second chances. And at first, I didn't want to give Missy Moo a chance, but she reached out to me privately and in a way that I knew she really meant it. So we can still be cautious. We can say, hey, I forgive you, but that doesn't mean I want to hang out with you. You can have your feelings, you know.
Oh, geez. Now a life coach session. Come on with the Q&A.
I mean, but I just want you to.
What would Kiwi Farms come after me for? I have absolutely no reason to be on the Kiwi Farms.
Try and keep an open mind because I don't know, like I said, like think about in your life, have you ever messed up or done something terrible and you never thought anybody would give you a chance again, but they did? I just really feel like life is just all about second chances. So hi everybody. Hi Bestie, I see you in the chat. Hey Megan. JMK said unpopular opinion, but I believe in giving second chances. Yes. Flower said, I know that anyone can say sorry for the things they have done and things they say, but I just hope that Missy is actually
Swiss Miss, this is an iMac. It's an iMac. Apple. It's iMac.
sincere and genuine about it, you know? I believe she is, you guys, and I have, I messed up on one person with their judge of character. I really didn't see all the red flags in one person, but I have a pretty good judge of character, and I really think she's sorry.
Okay, well, we'll judge for ourselves.
So I think we should give her a chance. I think we should just give her a chance and keep an open mind. Yeah, Anna Maria said too, I think people deserve a second chance.
Okay, can we get on with it?
So, Sally said, Missy, I feel like Missy's character was misleading and tarnished because of Chantel.
Really? Because I think people make their own decisions. Nobody should be able to influence somebody. Right, Missy Moo?
I agree. So I guess first...
I mean, how does a stranger on the internet influence somebody to do dirty things behind the scenes? I don't understand that. That makes no sense.
Let's like get our yuck out of the way first and like talk about our issue.
Yeah.
And then we could just kind of move forward from there. Then you and I are good. Like you reached out to me in a way that
Oh, so Missy Moo reached out to you. Okay.
I'm not gonna share in here because it's really nobody's business, but in a way that's really showed me like your heart and who you are as a person.
Right. Well, I wanted it to be personal. I wanted it to, you know, just take accountability because that's really important.
You're going to take accountability? Well, good for you. Let's hear it. Especially about the perfectly imperfect stuff.
You can't just move forward without taking accountability.
Right.
And like, I'd like to apologize to your viewers too, because you have viewers and people that follow your channel because they believe in you. They're trying to support you through your recovery and your ongoing, you know, sobriety. And sorry, there's probably going to be animals that jump in and out of the frame.
Okay.
But I think as viewers, people who watch, that had to have been upsetting for them too, to see you being put in a position where you were stressed and upset, and then them worrying that that would compromise your sobriety, because that is a thing, like stress. And
then you shouldn't be on the YouTubes. You know what I mean? If you are struggling with sobriety, why would you go on the YouTubes and be a reaction channel? I wouldn't. There's no way. Oh, wow, okay.
And do stress, because in reality, the opposition between us was a person who neither one of us really know. And I thought I knew, but obviously don't. And so to judge somebody based on that and to attack somebody based on that.
Oh, no. It's the things you did in the background. That's what you got attacked for, not being Chantel's friend or, you know, right-hand man or ride or die. No, not true.
was really poor choice on my end, because I feel like, you know, you already had an established community, and I can imagine they were very upset when people, you know, post memes about you or mean things or go say things on a video, attack you.
Yeah.
You called her Casey Anthony. You called Breezen Casey Anthony, Missy Moo. Behind the scenes. You were a mean girl.
You know, like, there's channels coming out of the woodwork now, just completely
And you're one of the channels that came out of the woodwork.
tearing you apart, which is, it's terrible. And
You tore her apart. Accountability. Is this part of accountability? How come you don't just talk about what you did? Why are you talking about what everybody else did?
And I can understand if you were in active addiction online right now, but you've been in recovery for 5 years. So why is your addiction even being brought into play?
Because that's what people on the internet do. They'll drag shit from 20 years ago. They don't care. As long as they think it slanders you, that's what they do. Because that's how people fight on this. They don't just stick with the content. They go into people's personal lives and try to discredit them and try to slander them and smear them. That's what they do. So you have to look at people that do that, and you have to question their character. If it makes them feel good to go behind the scenes and drag shit that's years and years, and it has nothing to even do with the YouTubes.
Is what I don't understand. And I think when
What's
I
weird
finally,
too, can I say something? Can I say something really fast? What's weird too is one of these channels, you guys, that's like coming at me left and right and shaming me for my arrest and my addiction. Their arrest just got doxxed, and they were arrested not that long ago.
Well, usually people that accuse others are guilty themselves. Usually people that are obsessed with people's past financials or arrest records are probably because they're dirty themselves and they're just trying to feel good about themselves. Well, I don't have those issues, so I don't go after people like that. What people did in the past is the past. What they do on the YouTubes is a whole nother story.
Very similar things. So I just want to say, like, you know, a lot of channels coming from you right now.
and
It's
it's going to
wild.
come out. Nobody's perfect.
Yeah.
If you're going to come online and present yourself as this warrior for somebody or for
Why were you a warrior for Foodie Beauty? That's the questions, the hard questions.
whatever, hypocrisy, it's always going to come out. Because when I went so gung-ho for Foodie, the issue was that I was actually bearing my own personality and my own moral conviction.
What? What? You were burying your own personality. So you changed your personality and your convictions to go hard for Foodie Beauty. Does that even make sense, people? Can you actually change who you are, your core character and your morals for a stranger on the internet? That sounds like deflection.
To try to be this white knight for somebody who
Why?
doesn't deserve it. She doesn't deserve it.
Oh, now she don't deserve it. But she did then, right?
She doesn't deserve to have a friend who overlooks everything, because I truly wouldn't look at the reaction channels and things like that, because I wanted to take her for when she would privately message me and say,
Ma'am, weren't you in reaction channels chat? FFG, you sent her a super chat. You were white knighting at that point. You were in FFG's live and sent her a super chat. And then denied it. Interesting.
I didn't mean to do that. It's terrible. But the thing is that time and time again, I said, if you want to rage, just message me. Like, we can try to talk through it so you don't have to go on and rage. But that's not her end game. Her end game is for all that negative attention.
Right, it is.
She's not looking to change online. She truly isn't looking to have a redemption, from what I can see.
Oh, now you're diagnosing her. Okay, from what you can see. You were in DMs with her. You were on the phone with her. You were giving her marriage advice. And now you're, I don't know what was real and what wasn't real.
I can't speak for her personally, but from what I can see, and you know, like I was a member for like 18 months on her channel. So, and then I would kind of come in and out before that, but just,
What? Oh my God.
you know, I didn't see the Cuba Rage. I watched the Cuba Rage fully
Right.
last week.
So wait a minute. You weren't watching her during the Cuba Rage? Yes, you were. Because if we go back to your video, by the way, it was way longer than Cuba Rage. Ay, ay, ay. I think she's just gonna try to get in where she can fit in. Right, Misty Moo? All right. So if we go all the way to the video with the reborn. Oh my goodness. Oh, it was way back there. Way, way back there. Where you'd been watching her and you seen all the views and you admitted it. Oh, here it is. A year ago. But you'd already been watching her. Let's hear it out of your words, out of your mouth.
Hi guys, missing you here. Okay, first, I just want to say, holy crap, I did not even realize that the videos that I posted for Chantal would ever get as much attention as they did. And they are not the reason why I started a YouTube channel. You can see about 4 weeks ago, I uploaded just kind of like an intro video, and then life got really busy and I saw what was going on in Chantal's world, and I kind of just made a few little response videos. Oh, jeez. Okay, so what you have to know is that I just restarted watching Chantal in October of 2001. I hadn't watched.
You started watching her when? 2001? What? She ain't been on here for 22 years.
Very many YouTube videos at all until I started working from home during the pandemic, and I
She meant 21.
started being able to kind of watch YouTube, and I noticed the huge change from what I had seen before. So some of the things you guys are bringing to my attention, I didn't know. So
Same excuse again, right?
I'm learning. So forgive me if I seemed naive or stupid or what.
And now you've had what? Over a year to figure it out, and you're still in the dark. Okay.
I don't want to come across that way. That wasn't the reason why I started the channel. And yeah, so anyway,
So basically, people are accusing you of starting the channel to ride Foodie Beauty's coattails. I have no idea.
Another thing, this is my real hair, okay? As you can see, I don't have the bangs that I had in. These are the controversial
Oh my God. Put them on. I gotta see it.
bangs that everybody thinks, I needed to get looked at.
People said she needed to be looked at.
Earpiece. I'll never.
The Scooby-Doo chick. Oh my God, Veronica. No. What's that? What's the one's name with the bangs? Velma. Thank you, honey.
Again.
Velma or Thelma? Velma. Thelma.
And if Chantal or anybody who shaves their head wants to see what potential regrowth could be, and
Always a helpy helperton, this one.
And also want to address, I did misspeak. I think I said that Chantal had PCOS. It's another YouTuber that I watched that has that. And so I misspoke there. I apologize.
Oh my God. Backtracking. Okay. That's what we deal with.
And I went and looked to see if she did like a sincere apology on her channel, because she of course deleted the Cuba Rage, but there wasn't any.
Right.
So she didn't own up to nothing.
Okay, so that was a year ago or so. So my question is, you still kept doing the ride or die thing after the Cuba Rage. Okay.
And so then I started going and looking at reaction channels and watching the different things.
Oh, but I thought you never watched reaction channels. You just took Foodie Beauty at her word. Okay.
Things that she did, and then going onto her channel to see, well, did she try to redeem this or anything? And no. And for me, when I saw what happened with Little Mama, and I don't think that this community had anything to do with what happened with Little Mama.
No, in fact, her husband said it was from Facebook. It wasn't YouTube that had her that upset. We're talking about Little Mama. It was Facebook, her husband said.
Wasn't on the community long enough for that to impact her. She already had the mental health issues when she came onto this platform.
Okay, don't speak on Little Mama. Move along.
Right.
And you don't, after one day, make that decision. After one day, after having some videos, she came on here very gung-ho and mean to start with. And I think if she wanted to come on and make a community, and this is where I started coming on to make a community back in, like, when I started my channel, like around 2019.
Oh, so 2019 is when you arrived. That's almost 4 years for you to be so blindsided. Yes, rest in peace, Little Mama, and I don't want her talking about it. Moving on.
We have access to some Airbnbs to try to see, and she never.
Oh my gosh. Hold on. Airbnbs for what? What kind of a helpy helperton were you?
Community, per se, where I don't mind having my certain aspects of my life looked at and talked about and things like that, and especially look at things and change, right? So sometimes you have to swallow your pride and realize that somebody is speaking for face value. They may not know you in your real life, but they're seeing what you put out there on the screen, right? Which is going to go into your real life. It's going to eventually go into your real life. There's only so long you can hide behind a computer screen. It's going to eventually go into your real life. And then if you've set yourself up for failure and you've been a mean person, then that's what's going to come out. And
You mean like when you went after Perfectly Imperfect behind the scenes and Troll Detective disclosed it all from your old account? You used an old account where you had short hair, and you can't ever change the @ sign or the @ right on your YouTube.
And even if you're not that way and you start out that way, you have to keep upping your game as a mean girl to keep getting.
What? Why do you have to up your game as a mean girl? That makes no sense.
Views instead of just
to get views? What?
Yourself.
Right.
And originally I thought that Foodie came on as just herself, but I really don't think we've ever really truly seen the real person that she is.
The hypocrisy.
Until this, because she's miserable. She just is miserable. I reached out so many times when she was back in Canada to try to set up stuff for BBJ, to try to help Pete's.
Oh my God. So you went into their real life and tried to be the savior. Okay.
Because we have access to some Airbnbs to try to see, and she never responded. Like, she doesn't want boots on ground help. She just doesn't.
Of course not. Of course not. Because then you'll look better than her, which probably was your goal.
It's financial or pats on the back. She doesn't want that. She doesn't want boots on ground help. She doesn't want, like I said, why don't you bring BBJ here?
To the zoo. Okay.
Well, stay in my house. Like, this is the spare room right here. You're welcome to stay here.
Oh my God. Talk about wearing someone's skin. She wanted Foodie Beauty to stay there? In that room? Oh my gosh.
You see how BBJ is for a couple days?
Oh, wow. Okay.
And he could have left for the air. We could have got her, drove her to the airport or whatever here. And I live in a city where it would have been a lot easier for her to sell her Kia as well. And
oh my God, she was going to help her sell her Kia. Remember when she said that she would sponsor Salah and that she would surrogate a child for them?
could have tried to sell it for her here and things like that.
Missy, hold that thought for 1 minute. You guys, we're gonna have questions in like 3 minutes. Really fast. So Lori, I want to thank you so much for the super chat. I owe you a song. I totally owe you a song for that. But you guys, I'm gonna ask about all the questions you guys want to know. I'm gonna ask that. We're gonna let Missy finish sharing, okay? And then we'll get to all the questions. I promise. All right, Missy, go ahead. Sorry.
And then, so basically, I started seeing like she's not even responding to any of this. So like, does she really want help? Is she really struggling? What does she really want to do with BBJ? And then, that you can
She wanted to euthanize BBJ.
see in videos, that obviously the quality of her house, the quality of their litter, things like that. You can see those things. You can view those things, right? But then when the camera's off, you're like, well, maybe she cleaned it up. Maybe she does spend hours a day with her cat. But what really opened my eyes was the fact that somebody else took her to the vet, and now we have somebody who is trained, has their job. That's their job to...
You mean a veterinarian? Good night.
Look into the condition of a pet. So we're hearing what a professional says about BBJ.
Did we, though? We didn't hear what a professional said. We heard what FFG told us and showed paperwork. So now you believe? Okay.
And I couldn't stand for that. I just couldn't. And I waited.
But you actually seen a cat in pain, shaking, and dirty litter box. But that you weren't sure of. See how funny you changed sides because Foodie Beauty has no use for you anymore. I love that. Yeah. Oops.
A few days to see if she came on and was like, I'm so happy that BBJ is getting the care she needs. I was depressed. I was a neglectful pet owner. It happens. I'm owning up to it. I want to do better. But she didn't.
Of course she didn't.
Mad that FFG made money off of it. That's completely what she's mad about.
Yeah, exactly.
And the cat has had more money spent on her in 3 weeks than in 20 years with Foodie.
Right.
How do you know that? You were her ride or die, and you're an animal lover. So now you're going to admit that the cat's been neglected pretty much its whole life? How about Timbit?
And that's kind of where I was like, I can't turn my back on an actual professional opinion about...
Oh, please. Oh, my gosh. Can you even believe this? I can't even believe I'm in this universe sometimes. She overlooked all her behavior, everything she said, every racist remark, pumped up kicks, Cuba rage, BBJ being in pain, and went after people who were upset with all this. And now, because you got nowhere to go, oh my gosh.
About how she treated her cat. And and then I saw the vet reports, and there it is in black and white.
Yeah, you couldn't.
Hey, did you ever get your little dog's eyes cleaned and groomed?
You couldn't overlook it anymore. You couldn't. There was no explaining a way out of it. Like you just saw it.
And if somebody had come online with bruises and showed that that she had hurt them that way, that would have been concrete proof. But
bruises? If I would have seen bruises on a cat, did you ever see the video where Pete squeezed BBJ's mouth shut? You didn't see that one, huh? And said no mercy? And held her mouth shut with force? Are you serious? You never saw that? Missy Moo? I could play it for you if you'd like.
It's hard.
Yeah, and he flipped her in the air. Of course, I didn't know BBJ had arthritis at that point.
See how somebody is emotionally hurt online, per se. It's hard to see that emotional hurt. Obviously, there is lots of emotional hurt, but it's easier to ignore than black and white proof.
Can you see her standing over the fence, talking to a neighbor about another neighbor, right? And then talking to that other neighbor about the neighbor she was just talking to. I can see that.
Right.
You gotta look it up. Here, I'll help you out. Taking care of business every day. Was it on Knock Knock? No, wait. Yes, it was. It was on Knock Knock. Hold on. This is the bold glamour filter she uses on TikTok when she makes videos. Do. Hold on. She'll be sitting on the couch. I don't even know why it's twirling. Hold on, I gotta. Does anybody have the timestamp? Oh, there's BB. BBJ. Let me see if it was right after that. No. Anybody know the timestamp? That would be great. She was sitting on the couch. We'll find it. No, you don't know the timestamp? There's BBJ. She's so beautiful. That gray with green eyes is just stunning. Oh, right here. We found it. Ready? No, this might not be it. Hold on. No, it wasn't. Oh, they're talking about No Mercy. Hold on. It's got to be in here. She was definitely sitting on the couch. She did not have a hijab. Oh, that was Pumped Up Kicks. Not interested in that. This might be it. Was this it? No. I was eating copious amounts of food. Was that it? No. Oh, it's definitely in here. This is a very disturbing one, by the way, so you have to be ready for it. Sometimes I wish people would put in a full, sometimes I wish somebody would put in a full stamp. Like, timestamps would be great. It's definitely in this. And it's right around the FFG part. I'm trying to go really slow here. There's a point in here where she pinched the cat, too. That was disturbing. Oh, man. I just can't with her. I thought it was towards the end. This is where I think she pinched her.
Like, you guys hear how he's upset, like, crazy about Pete. Like, this is not normal. Like, Pete called you a fucker or whatever because of me. Okay? Like, if you had a friend of 20 years who you went to and, like, cried about a relationship, your friend would probably hate your girlfriend, too. And then you expect me to just drop him like a sack of shit? When he's done more for me than you probably ever will? I'm weaker.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. My therapist is crucial candidates. Yeah.
Yeah, what'd you squeeze? The reptilian eyes, right? Then this one.
You actually okay? That is concerning.
What people are saying is 100% not true.
No, but how do you know she's in pain? Like, people just make assumptions like they're a veterinarian. I'm gonna take her whenever I get back. If the vet says that she's suffering or something, yeah, I will euthanize her.
Oh, look at her limping down the stairs because her claws. Oh my God.
This video and subsequent videos showing BBJ in Pizza's care are what really set off this firestorm. Viewers began to notice that she was hobbling around and seeming to have trouble in general. They started commenting about it both to Pete's and to Foodie, and she wasn't too happy about that.
Okay. BBJ has been limping down. If I hear any more about BBJ, I swear.
She wants food, but unfortunately, I think we're actually out of cat food.
Sad. Fox and the Hound? I don't remember that. Pretty Lady BBJ! Look, she's going in the sink now for water. She's very odd. I'm gonna tell the vet about this. I'm gonna get to BBJ in a minute, I swear to fucking God. Stop with BBJ. Like, people are insane. It's just ridiculous. So I'm trying not to even address those dumb comments. Like, she's been limping, not limping, she's been going away for like at least a year or two. She doesn't ever, even going up the stairs, she doesn't ever run down them.
This person is a high school mean girl bully, miserable with themselves, and they project, her and her audience project on me every day. They steal my content and they make fun of me with it. So those same people here are coming on here and using animal abuse as a form of justifying their own vile actions towards me.
Unbelievable.
So to make a long story short, I moved to the Middle East. The animal abuse allegations started when I announced publicly that I would have to rehome my pets.
Yeah, they started long before Kuwait, sweetheart. But you write the script. And then we're all liars and assholes. I love that. And the proof is right here of what that cat went through.
Should I give the cats back to BB? No. Hi, sweetie. Well, not BB Junes, but Sam. I'm just kidding. No, I just like it. No, I'm just thinking of like who, like properly. Like I just feel like I want to do things.
Now, one of them is 5 years old, and I easily could rehome him. I did find him a very good home with somebody that, a friend of the family's. Now, I also had another cat, BBJ, who I've had since 2004. She was my first cat since being on my own.
2006.
When I got her, she was 1 to 2 years old. I rescued her from a shelter. She's a beautiful Nebula and gray, long hair cat, and she's 21 years old approximately now. So she's lived a very good, long life with me. Now, my mental health is not good, and it's recently declined a lot. So I, at some point, neglected my home. And some people think that I neglected my pets. Now, I'll explain why they say that. So what happened was this complete psycho bully from YouTube actually is always trying to insert herself in my life, actually befriend.
Oh, brother. This was her TikTok explanation. Nobody cares. As ALR would say, nobody care. And the vet told her that BPJ's nails had to be cut once a month. Once a month. They were at least 6 months unattended. Again. Second time.
Yeah. I don't think I'll be taking them twice. Sorry. Let's just be real. Unless they're really sick. Sorry, BBJ. I didn't even take my grandma to the doctor twice a year when she was geriatric. I don't need to bring my cats to the vet right now, so I'm not going to. So there.
Everybody was always asking about BBJ's claws. I mean, it never ended. And she would say this kind of stuff.
So there.
So there.
Like, that's like saying, well, people are bugging you to do this. Why don't you just do it to shut them up? No, how about they just shut up and let me live my life? I am not going to take my cats to the vet just because people want me to. When I was in Kuwait, I video timed with my roommate who was taking care of my pets for me, and I asked him to
Yeah, we ain't listening to that song and dance. Lies. She was trying to plead her case on TikTok.
And it's really weird that more people don't see it. But anyway, it was set. She wanted to pick up the cat right away, said she would take care of all the vet bills. And I did actually, in my DMs with her, say, well, you want to pick up the cat tomorrow? I actually have a vet appointment tomorrow to bring BBJ to have her checked out and to have her nails trimmed, because I did have another look at the nails, or tried to as best as I could. And it did look like they were growing into the pads. And this did happen once.
And it happened once before.
In BBJ's later years.
Oh, under meandering thoughts? Thank you. Thank you so much. That's probably where I saw it. It's a video, right? Yeah, and like the whole internet's been covering this. So she just only holds FFG's. She only holds FFG's neck down, right? Here it is. Oh my God.
Davey stole your man. I'm grateful. Don't you get it?
Look at.
Oh, come
No
on,
mercy.
she's like 100. Leave her 100-year-old head alone.
Yes, I know, Care. Everybody begged her to take her to the vet. People sent money. Vegan for Life must have sent over $400 or $500. And we're the assholes. That's what kills me. That's what kills me. I just can't even believe. I just can't even believe. I told her this is what's gonna do your channel in. I would have. Oh, I would have. You have no idea. Pete, go to a Lego factory and step on every Lego they produce all day long. And he said, no mercy when he did that. Sick. But you didn't see any of that, did you, Missy Moo? Well, now you did.
Right.
For me, anyway, it was easier to overlook
Yeah.
than the blatant professional.
So all that was easy for you to overlook. Oh my God. You know what? We're going to have another moment of gaslighting. Are we not? Gaslighting the audience. She's trying to get in where she can fit in. And she proved where she belongs. She belongs over there in the mean girl attacking reaction channels, right? In the background, going after people. That's where she fits in. That's where you fit in. Missy Moo. So good luck trying to find your place, because we know French Fry Girl wants nothing to do with you, period. And until you have ownership, which I don't think you will, I think you're going to keep gaslighting the audience. Let's see.
Coming in and saying, this is what the condition of the cat.
Yeah.
And we don't know what the condition of Sam is because we don't have the same knowledge. But I can just imagine, like, they had to shave him. I have long-haired cats.
I got a question, Missy Moo. If you were such a best friend, when you seen her in Kuwait and Pete's over there struggling with BBJ having like pain, because it was pain, neurologically she was shaking in pain, and when you seen that, why didn't you and Mr. Moo get in your car and go over there? Why didn't you take BBJ to the vet for your best friend? Just a question. Because I know I would have.
Reason to shave a cat unless they're mad at it.
Yeah. Or like too many
Or
fleas
injury.
or mites or some kind of
An injury,
Yeah.
like where it's medically necessary, but to just, like, they had to do that because he was matted and they couldn't get a brush through him.
Mhm.
Guaranteed.
Oh, now it's just full-on neglect, isn't it, Misty Moo? You and your husband were willing to give her a room, her and BBJ a room in your house, assess BBJ, and keep BBJ at your house, give her a ride to the airport, but you did not drive over there after Pete's did that live stream telling everybody that it was concerning that BBJ was shaking. I love that. Make it make sense, please. No hard questions, huh, Breezy?
so sad. Ugh.
He could have reached out on a stream and said, I need help
Yeah.
with.
Oh, so she would have had to reach out. I need help, Missy Moo. Have you ever known anyone like Chantel to even confess to any wrongdoing, let alone ask anyone for help? No.
Instruct me on how to properly help me with my cats, or reached out. Like, why wasn't she reaching out while she was in Kuwait to set up homes for the cats if she knew that?
Oh, do you want to know why? Because when she came home from Kuwait, she went to a bankruptcy hearing at the courthouse and realized that the second bankruptcy, the first bankruptcy was discharged years ago. So she thought, well, hell, this is a get out of jail free card. I'll just file for bankruptcy again, until the courts got a hold of her income. Now, this time her income was significantly different, right? So by not filing taxes for 3 years, you're hoping that your bankruptcy will discharge because there's no proof of income. You look like you're struggling if you're not filing taxes, right? So when people got a hold of the trustee and said, hey, here's a link. She is claiming that she makes 6 figures on YouTube. They probably went and pulled her YouTube income. So when she showed up at the hearing on January 30th, right, it was a shock and a surprise that they had her income information. So they decided not to discharge the second bankruptcy. So now the creditors are coming for her. And then came the tax court. Girl, you in trouble. So she wanted to flee Kuwait, which is why it was an impulse to get rid of the cats and run. Simple, Missy Moo. Put the puzzle pieces together.
That's what she was going to do when she got back. She would have had 3 months to vet people, then had people send in, like, she
How do you vet somebody from Kuwait, Missy Moo?
said, send me in a video or something telling me why.
Somebody already sent pictures of the house. You have to go to the person's house. I want to walk through your house. Why? Okay, so if this woman, Amy, said she's bedbound and just wants a kitty cat to cuddle with, knowing that a bedbound person cannot change litter, take a cat to the vet, how did she even think this was a good idea? I mean, Missy Moo, stop. Why don't you quit dogging out your bestie when you could have been help? You could have been very helpful. But no, you sat on your hands waiting for the queen to tell you what to do, did you not?
Why you'd be a great home for my dad.
What gets me, you guys, is, she cried. Remember when she cried for food and shelter when she didn't have power or electricity or whatever?
That was so long ago. Why are you even bringing that up? It's about everybody lying about the cats being neglected, and her bestie here did nothing. Absolutely nothing. While her best friends across the country, she didn't drive over there. I got this, Foodie. I'll take her to the vet, get her toenails cut, whatever. But she did nothing.
It was a couple hours, right? It wasn't even 24 hours. But she couldn't make a community post, and she makes community posts raging. She makes community posts for everything, but she couldn't ask in a community post to all her cat lovers.
Okay, Breezen, that just makes no sense. Her power went out. Who cares about money?
I should have looked at the behavior afterwards. And there's no excuse for staying silent for racism and verbal abuse and financial abuse and all this kind of things. Because she financially abuses her viewers with her
Yeah.
Wow, look at you. All of a sudden, a light bulb came on. Unbelievable.
I think of how much money she took from...
I mean, there is documentaries. There's at least 3 documentaries. We got Knock Knock It's Karma, covered every of the 7 deadly sins. We've got Toad McKinley, who did the Canadian Horror Story. We have over, I don't even know, 8,000 pages on the Kiwi Farms. There is probably 25 to 30 reaction channels, easily. And you were just dumbfounded. I'm just dumbfounded at her behavior. OMG.
So many, I remember, was it Vegan for Life sent her so much money for BBJ to get seen by a vet. And Chantal took so much money from our viewers for BBJ to get seen.
I can spend the money how I want. That's not true.
No.
You sent me, I literally just put my PayPal on my thing just.
Of course you did. Oh, geez. Unbelievable.
Did that, and this is what I did.
Mm-hmm.
But no, she didn't do that. And I didn't know that at first either until this has come forth with the BBJ thing. I don't think I was around for the vegan donation. I think I came just completely after that.
Yeah, we're pretty sure the Vegan for Life money went to Nader. Absolutely.
I think that may have been when she first moved into the villa.
Okay.
So I wasn't really quite there, but I did hear about it afterwards because I know that she was apparently going to send the money back because she didn't spend the money on the vet visit.
Oh my God. Let me tell you something. I am just going to guess here. Missy Moo, I am going to guess that before you even, leached on to Foodie Beauty as her ride or die, I am going to guess you knew every single thing about her. And you were going to be her savior. I'll be the one that saves you from yourself. I know your type. And then when it didn't work out for you because you don't realize you're dancing with the devil, perhaps, you're going to do the mean girl thing, like you're doing right now, and everything about her is shit. See, that's why you don't friend somebody on YouTube, because this is what they do to you. This is what they do. They become obsessed with you, and then when you tell them to piss off because they're weird, right? Then they turn on you. Welcome to the internet.
Mm-hmm.
And she should have sent it back.
She took.
How much you want to bet? These two talk on the phone now. They DM each other. They're going to create an alliance. Oh my God. The YouTube is so weird.
Somebody buys candles off you. They're buying candles off you. If you can't provide them with the candles, send the money back.
What are you talking about with candles?
Exactly. Okay, I guess let's ask a few more questions. I remember seeing one in the community post question. Somebody asked.
Yeah, I heard that. M. Hobbs. Accountable clips prove that Salah Murad have no business in her new video entitled Salah Has No Business. That's funny. Yeah, I haven't watched it, but I did see they put that out there. Would you guys rather watch that than this? I mean, she's going to blame being on benzos or something for, you know, anxiety, whatever, blah, blah. They're a depressant, by the way. That's scary. I was reading about it. I'm like, yikes. That's scary shit. I don't like anything that messes with your mind. Ooh. So I was going to say she, you know, during this time, you know, blah, 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 that her son even had to show her how to log into her YouTube. I'm like, hold on. Once you log in once, sweetheart, you're logged in for life. On your phone, on your computer. So that makes no sense. You want to watch accountable clips over this? I don't blame you. This is too brutal. It's too much. God. Oh, we really got to go in here, don't we? Okay, we got to put in it all. Foodie beauty. Ugh. Here it is. No legal business. Haven't seen it yet.
And anyway, why do I have to be accountable for my taxes to internet strangers? Why? I don't have to. I don't owe you anything. At all.
No, you owe the government. You don't owe us.
It's disturbing.
Welcome back. Yesterday, we took a dive into Foodie's proclamation that she no longer has to pay taxes. I believe we all saw that was not the case. Foodie herself may have realized that she will owe taxes. After watching my video, I could only hope that's what did it. She went on a rager and mentioned a few times how people are concerned with her taxes. Put the link to that video in the description.
People have been concerned about her taxes for years. They have brought it up on so many live streams in the last couple years. You know, even with the Natter thing, people were like, Foodie, you need to take care of your taxes. You can't be spending money like this. They've been saying this for years. So there's nothing new. This is absolutely nothing new. She put all the business out there and laughed about it. I should probably pay my taxes, right? With the Box Mountain, the ordering of all the Amazon and the Lush, and people were like, you need to pay your taxes, and she would laugh about it. So there's nothing new there. It only became a weapon when her paychecks sucked, because she thought her paychecks were going to be great forever. And that, you know, I mean, I can't do anything about her paycheck. She's the one that insulted her members. I can't help her.
You didn't get to see it. Today, let's look at what it takes to start a business in Kuwait.
Yeah, we already know. It has to be owned by a Kuwaiti. Ugh.
I am basing this all on the fact that Salah is not a citizen of Kuwait.
Exactly, but a citizen of Kuwait can own it, and then they can make you a partner, but they can't make you 50-50. So Murad's the partner of the national Kuwaiti, which Salah would have no stake in it.
You would basically need to follow the rules of a foreigner trying to open a business in Kuwait.
Right.
Process is relatively easy for a citizen of Kuwait.
Exactly.
Gets a little complicated when you are not a citizen.
Exactly.
Let's take a quick look as to
You have to be sponsored.
what it takes to start a business in Kuwait. 1. It must be between 2 persons or more. 2. Partners must have clear criminal records and must not have any convictions. 3. And this is an important one, the share of the non-Kuwaiti partner must not exceed 49%.
Me and Murad have our own business, 50/50.
Which is a lie. No, Murad's not Kuwaiti. He is Syrian, or whatever he is. I can't remember. He said. So no. For him saying they had a 50-50 business, you can't. You're a non-national.
4. The foreign partner must have a valid residency visa. 5. The managing partner must not be a government employee. 6. Each partner must submit a proof that he paid his share in the capital.
Which is why I think he's taking money from Foodie. Or she says she's going to invest, and she has to give a certain amount so that Salah can prove that he's investing in it. He has to prove it. And the money comes from Foodie, and her paycheck didn't cut it this month. And he got upset or frustrated, and he left her in the apartment, which is what caused the whole goodbye. I'm leaving YouTube forever.
7. A limited liability company may not be established between a husband and a wife unless there is a third partner. 8. The manager must be Kuwaiti or from GCC countries.
Yeah.
Required documents. Copies of civil IDs of the partners and the manager.
Right.
Capital certificate for joint ventures and limited partnerships. The capital of the limited liability company is reserved during the establishment period. 3. Certificate from the public institution for Social Security for the manager. Or lease contract and receipt. 5. Certificate of the address automatic number from the Public Authority of Civil Information. 6. Certificate of sponsor's approval for the foreigner to enter in partnership with others approved by the Kuwait Chamber of Commerce and Industry plus signature authorization of the sponsor plus work permit for the foreign partner plus transferring the manager residence to the company. Now, Sulla says that he owns 50% and Murad owns 50%. That would be the first red flag, as the share of the non-Kuwaiti partner must not exceed 49%.
Exactly. The only thing that I can think of is if they got a second Kuwaiti, right? Like Murad and a Kuwaiti are in business together, which means Murad owns 49% or less, right? But what I think is, well, yeah, him and Murad are 50-50. So, and 50-50 together, but the Kuwait owner is 50% total. That could be. Or they found another Kuwaiti to open a second branch of this perfume business and put Salah as the partner, and Chantal is the money that's proving that he is investing in the business, right? That could be the other scenario. And Chantal has been giving a lot of money towards this. We know this. And this month, she couldn't give her share. Do you see what I'm saying? This could be what happened.
Is Murad a citizen of Kuwait? Who knows? He is. The partnership would have to be at most 51% for Murad and 49% for Sulla. Murad is not a citizen. There would have to be a...
I don't believe Murad is a Kuwaiti because he wouldn't be working in the Bedouin business. Do you see what I'm saying? I mean, if he's the Kuwaiti that owns it and Salah is under him, Murad's had that business for a long time, according to his Facebook. So I don't believe that Murad is a Kuwaiti. I just don't. They're all Syrian? Okay, Leon. That's what I thought. I thought he said he was a Syrian. Okay.
A third party involved. Murad definitely has some part in this business, as was evident in the video put out by Bubble Tea. He has a Twitter profile that has a couple of posts that promote the Teeb Aldar Perfume Emporium. When Bubble Tea looked up the WhatsApp number listed on the Twitter profile, it took her right to a page run by Murad. Therefore, we can conclude that Teeb Aldar is the company that Sulla is referencing. Next. Did a search for Kuwait registered businesses. This is all public information, even in Kuwait. Couldn't believe it. No such company exists.
Yeah, there's definitely got to be someone in the background. Definitely. Yep.
Tried every spelling and combination I could come up with, but never got a hit as an actual company.
Of course not. It's a play on words from an actual company. It's a play on words. So when they type in the other name, then they come up underneath and you might accidentally click on there. I mean, we've already been through all this. This is nothing new.
Sulla has 50.
Yeah, I seen that, taking care of business.
5 markets that he supplies. You would think the business would be registered. 56 markets. My mistake. That's how Chantal got her new phone. Sulla signed a new lucrative contract. Interestingly enough, the translation of one of Murad's tweets says Teeb Aldar International Perfume Company. However, they don't ship internationally, only local pickup.
Yeah, see, here it is. The strongest discounts on the occasion of Eid al-Daha, a package of 8 fixed sprays and a scent from Taib Eldar International Perfume Company, now only for $20. You can get 8 of them for $20? My gosh, Bath & Body Works don't even have it that cheap. But you can't buy them, so it's weird. Local pickup only.
Kind of like if you wanted Starbucks, an international company, you would have to go to Washington State to get a coffee.
Yeah, exactly. That's exactly what that sounds like. So, Starbucks is international, but if you really want a cup of coffee, you can only get it in Washington State, where the original Starbucks is, in Seattle, right? That's like what that's saying. So, that right there is the black curtain.
In my opinion, this is all part of a larger scam, and these fools are only minor players. Let me know what you think in the comments below, and be on the lookout for the Teeb Aldar perfume store on Amazon, coming to a computer near you.
Coming to a computer near you. Oh my God, that's gold. So she either knows what's going on, and this was her business opportunity, her investment. She may have been told that she will make, like, let's say she invests a total of $22,000, which seems to be the magic number when it was pulled up through banks, $22,000 in increments under the $10,000 mark, because that's when the bank flags it as a warning, right? So she's doing these small little transfers, and once she's invested, they've told her once she's invested her 22 grand, she'll make enough money to pay off all her debt. That's my guess. But I don't believe that's going to be the outcome. Do you agree with me? She may have been duped into thinking it's an investment, because remember, she was in the car saying, I don't need YouTube. There's other ways to make money. And she was talking about investments. Yes, it is, Morgan. Absolutely. You think she knows? No, I think she's been duped. I think she's been duped. She thinks she's investing in a business for her husband and her. But I just don't believe that is going to be the truth in the end. So that's just my opinion. You know, I guess she ain't going to be on YouTube anymore, so we won't know. 22,000 more in debt. Or lost money. Missy Moo was contacted by Salah's friends who also advertise perfume. Recruit! You think she lies and lies and lies? And I think she's dumb. I don't think she's business smart. She's been sold on this idea of investing. In the meanwhile, what happened, Holly and Hal? Hold on. I gotta go up. Everybody, shh. Oh, what did Holly and Hal say? I don't know. It's too far away. Do we want to bet she won't stay off YouTube? She won't stay off YouTube. She showed it last night on her Instagram. And she probably deleted it, right? What did she put on there? Yeah. But, you know, we've been calling this out from the get-go. And, you know, and then we're the assholes. So, whatever. I mean, Kiwi Farms put a lot of energy into showing all this stuff. Bubble Tea's presenting it. And, you know, Salah started getting upset, staying out of the live streams and blah, blah, blah. Yeah, she can't. On Instagram, she showed photos of the Kuwaiti scammers, and their perfumes also had same labels as Salah's. Why would she show that? The video's still up. Oh, my God. Hold on. Yeah, I'm figuring she'll be back by her birthday. It was in Missy's YouTube live last night. Yeah, I ain't gonna start watching. I'm not gonna start watching Missy Moo to get my information. I'd rather be in the dark. Posts? She must have took it down. Oh, that could be a different one. Look at the hiccups now. Yeah, she'll go on for her birthday. Bubble Tea's covering it now? Well, I don't want to cover Bubble Tea. I don't want her to strike me. Oh, wait. Look at this. Oh, shit. It's in the live tab? Okay. Oh, my eyeballs. New order in the Etsy store. Thank you. Well, yeah, I don't know if Bubble Tea... I don't know. So, I mean, I know she struck Jessica Masica, but I don't know. I just... When somebody strikes somebody, I don't cover their content anymore. It's like not worth it. It's just not worth it. I'm trying to find it. She's got so many channels. You see the whole thing as what? Deviant? Possibly. I don't know. It's hard for me to find it because it's at something and I never remember because I know it's not Foodie Beauty. I just cannot remember. Oh, Bubble Tea's covering Missy's video. All right, let me go see what old Missy Moo put up. This whole thing is crazy. I just can't even believe she's got herself in this pickle. Oh, God. Wow, now she's really putting Foodie through the ringer, is she not? Now she believes this could be a scam, huh, Missy Moo?
Hi, everyone.
Get me the timestamp, yes.
How are you? I hope everybody is well. I am in my room. The birds have...
Oh, you're saying Bubble is deviant. Well, I don't know. I mean, Bubble, I don't know. There's just some people on here that, like, if you cover them and you don't agree with everything they say, then they just, I don't know. I mean, I like Bubble Tea, but I'm just not going to cover her content.
Gone to bed. Might hear a peep or two. There's Mr. Moo. Here's Mr. Evan. And we have Mr. Snugget.
Question. Why do you have your children behind you? Take that shit down.
He's snoring, always snoring. He's always going to be snoring in the videos. And I do apologize if that bothers anyone.
Timestamp, please.
Taking you out. It's just me and my...
10 minutes in? Thank you, God. You almost put me through it, did you not?
I'm my age, and you. And he says 23 with hiding his face emoji. And I said, oh, goodness, that's a little young. And he said, yep. He said he's a businessman. When I said, what do you do for work?
This is the guys contacting her. Okay.
A businessman. And we supplied labor and construction. I didn't respond back. February 19th, he messaged me, hey, babe. So I was like, okay, where did we go from introducing ourselves to you calling me babe? So I just, on the 20th of February, I said hello. He instantly tried to video call me. I did not accept the video call.
Now, this is exactly how Chantal met Salah.
So then So that
welcome to the bully club.
why? Because I don't
No,
understand.
I guess I'm not too sure. That's what she said. Welcome to the bully club, Missy Moo.
Okay, I don't know. I don't know who that is.
I don't know either.
No, it's not Tinder. It's WhatsApp. Yeah, babe is a scammer's calling card, right? Aren't they all businessmen, right?
All right. So anyway, I said, sorry, I can't video chat while I'm at work. Even though I work from home, but I didn't want him to know that. So he's like, okay. So then he tried to video call me yesterday 3 times. So then he said, hello, come on video call. So I said, okay. So I started the call. It lasted for about 3 minutes. I'll have Mr. Moo play the call. And he said, audio call, please. My internet is not good.
Yeah.
So I video called him because I wanted to see what this, what he looked like, if he was actual real person, like a real man. He says he's 23. He doesn't look 23. I'm not going to show his picture, but I will show, I'm not going to show his face, but I will let you listen to the conversation. Now, his internet wasn't great, but I will say he does not look 23 years old. Hello. He looks more to be like closer to 35, 40. Good. What time is it there? I'm sorry, say that again? Almost 2 o'clock. Almost 2 o'clock. In the morning? I'll cover his face. Yep. Oh, it's 7 p.m. here in Canada where I am. What? It's 7 p.m. in Canada where I am.
Yeah, if he's a scammer, show his damn face.
The reason why I'm chatting with a foreign man is because they started to message me incessantly, and I wanted to see what it's all about. So what are you doing on this app?
So Salah puts your name and phone number out into the network of romance scammers. That's going to be my guess. And Chantal was fully on board with this. Okay.
What are you looking for? Exactly what the guy was trying to do. What are you doing on the app? What are you looking for? Nothing. Just calling. Yeah, you're just calling.
Now, her husband was with her when she did this.
So he says, I said, what are you doing on the app? He said, nothing. I'm just calling accounts. Just friendships?
So they cold call women. Got it.
Are you looking for a relationship or friendship? No. How does it work for somebody who is, say, in Canada and maybe wants to come visit or something? How does it work if, say, I was in Canada and I wanted to come visit or vice versa? Are you able to travel into Canada?
Yes.
Yes, you're able to travel into Canada? I have a friend who has a friend who, he's from Syria and he's not able to travel into Canada. She wanted him to come to Canada, but she had to go to Kuwait to see him. She wasn't able to have him come to Canada. So then his phone cuts out at that. I think he might have been wondering what the heck. So, yeah, well, I wasn't going to say her name or whatever. It's easier to say. It's easier to talk to somebody and not be like, I had this person that I used to talk to. Like, I wasn't going to say it like that. So,
B asks, why were you video chatting with foreign men?
I wasn't. He requested a video chat me, so I accepted it after seeing what Chantal's been doing. Because he was friends with Salah on the app. And
oh, he was, huh?
3 people that were friends with him on the app messaged me. And they all have the same type of profile on the app. I'll show you some of the pictures because I screenshotted some of the pictures.
Well, maybe her husband's trying to help bust this out and show Chantal, or they're trying to expose Chantal, perhaps.
Their names changed constantly. Their pictures change constantly. And they constantly are trying to video call every day. Request video call. So I said to my husband that I will answer it with him. He was off in the corner. And just see what they're talking about. What are they trying to do? Is it Are they just looking to talk to somebody? Are they looking to come to Canada? Like,
Yeah, and they'll never stop calling,
what the
right?
heck is going on? So he said, I said, what are you looking for on this app? He said, possible relationship. So obviously I have pictures. Obviously they don't look at your Instagram profile when they're doing this. I believe this is exactly how Salah got talking to Chantal.
Yes.
Now, whether it was on Tinder or whether it was on Instagram, I don't know. But it was...
It was Tinder. Welcome to the Seeker family, Samantha Dune. Goats in the chat.
I remember the day he video called her. It was on the video. Like she was on a live stream, and she's like, he's video calling me. And then, 2 days later, they're in this relationship. So that is, I talked to the guy for one day, just on here, not a voice or anything, just a few little lines, like I would basically talk to somebody who I was just
sounds
talking
like
to.
they all know each other and they're
Exactly.
networking.
It's a network. We have known this since day 2.
Canadian.
It sounds like a script they use. They, like, instantly after I started, like, just even conversating with them, like a normal conversation that I would have with anybody, talking about, like, my age, whatever. And he does not look 23 at all.
She's like, I met my husband online and we've been together for 10 years.
I met my husband online too.
Someone genuine online, but you have to be very careful.
Yes. And when I met Mr. Moo online, we talked for months before, and we were in the same city, but we talked for months before we met.
It also helped that where Missy first lived, I had family that lived literally across the street from her.
Yeah.
So she had seen me a couple times beforehand.
In the store.
In the corner store.
Well, Mr. Moose started questioning Chantal's behavior and said to Missy Moo, why are you not questioning this? Yeah, Salam might not even be 29. Exactly. That may not even be his real name either, by the way. But he started asking Missy, why aren't you questioning any of this? So I think he wanted to be, like, he wanted to understand what was going on.
Or because my grandparents lived near her, my aunt who was the crossing guard at the school, she was crossing guard for over 30 years there, so she had already seen me before.
Yeah, Salah looks more like he's, 23. I mean, he looks really young.
Known of me, but not knew me.
Mm-hmm. So when I'm talking to this guy, I'm like trying not to lead him on or anything like that at all. Like, I'm being very vague, but I just found it so weird that automatically they tried to video chat me, calling me baby, calling me love, saying they want a relationship. He's not even asked me if I was married or seeing anybody, if I have children. I said twice that I was 42 years old. So you would think that they would question somebody who's 42 years old, they're 23. So why, I think it's perhaps possible that they are looking at programs like 90 Day Fiancé and seeing that.
You're wrong. They're looking for your money to be wired to them. They're looking for desperate women. They're looking, and there's Chantal, hook, line, and sinker.
Where men appeal to older women. So they go look for the older women. Or they have keywords.
Celebrity Juicer. Celebrity Juicer said, remember all those Syrian refugees arriving in Germany? Many said that they were 14 and 15-year-old orphans. They had beards and male pattern baldness. I know, it's crazy.
For Canadian citizen, U.S. citizen, I don't know. All I know is that...
Well, then you should have investigated this to the end.
The 3 people that messaged me all say they're from a different country but living in Kuwait. So obviously it's pretty easy to get a residency or be an expat or something in Kuwait. It's got to be maybe one of the easier countries to go from another country. And then they're in that country trying to meet people that are in that country.
No, they're trying to get out of Kuwait.
Sorry.
But they don't want to be deported to their original countries.
I went to mute that. I'm going to turn my volume down.
Yeah, it's true. Kuwait could be the new Nigeria. Romance scamming.
Trying to see some chat here so I can show you some pictures and stuff. So,
hold on. Leung says, I remember I told you way back in the day when I met him, he told me he was in his 20s, so he either lied to me back then or he's lying now. True. True. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I remember thinking maybe they worked together at the same business place.
And you're the exact type of person they could probably bullshit.
But it doesn't look to me like Salah has much of a job right now. When Foodie was in Canada, he was available to chat, or if it was him, I don't know. I honestly couldn't tell you. I honestly don't know anything anymore when it comes to her.
Listen to that dog snoring. That is adorable.
Sorry if chickens.
Little piglet.
Snoring is loud. It's all he does is snore, and he won't. I wanted him to go lay with one of our other kids, but he won't. He wants to be in here with us. Mr. is talking in the chat there. I'm gonna look for these pictures.
Well, and the problem is they haven't been able to take down any of these scams, like the IRS one. I get a text every week or so, some bullshit. We can't deliver your package because it's missing information. I just delete that shit. Then don't deliver it. I don't give a rat's ass. I mean, I order everything. I order everything from Amazon. And I'll even get stuff that says your Amazon account has been suspended. Fine, suspend it, but it's not. I just delete them. I don't open them. I don't click on any links. It's called phishing. If you click on a link, then they get all your information. Who cares? Oh my God, why is everybody running around wanting everybody's information? Absolutely the most ridiculous shit I've ever seen in my lifetime. People obsessed with other people's personal information. It is so dumb. You got that text this morning? So did I.
So since November to now, the man that I'm talking to now, his name has changed twice. His profile picture has changed 3 times. And the quote that he has put up has been different every time. It's like some cheesy quote you would find on the internet or something. To, I guess, maybe make them look westernized a little bit.
That would explain why Salah is always wearing westernized clothes and winking at girls on the YouTube channel. You know what I'm saying? He's trying to look westernized. You know what I mean? So when this ends with Foodie, he'll be on to the next one.
So if you can see here, this picture, it was liked by Salah. That's one of the guys that sent me the message.
No shit. And it was liked by Salah. Salah.
Let's see here. Sorry, I know that this isn't the greatest. I will post some of these pictures in a video.
Wow. She'll post them. It's the guy that's been contacting her, and Salah liked his profile. It was probably Instagram or something. She's gonna put it up in a video.
This picture is one of the guys too. It looks awful similar to the stuff that
There's the perfumes. There's the perfumes.
Salah is selling. Right there. And that is on one of the guys who messaged me.
She's doing recon over there. Yeah, same bottles.
Yeah.
Says hello.
And these are all look like the same. Here's another picture. That looks like a perfume shop with.
Yep, they're on the shelves. The perfumes. Okay, all right. So they're using that as a front to get money from vulnerable women.
Close thing to me. That's on the.
Can you imagine? Chantal going over to Kuwait. Well, you picked her, Salah. And you don't think that the internet isn't full of sleuths? Because none of this made sense? What are we missing, Leon? You know what I mean? Like, can you imagine her going over there and exposing this whole ring? Yeah, Chantal probably thought Missy Moo was a loser. And Missy Moo's husband is the one that started questioning things. Her behavior, the things she was doing.
Another guys, here's another profile that was sent to me on February 18th.
So Bubble Tea tweeted and said the scam runs very deep. And for people not to share their private well, of course, yeah. Exactly.
And this was this is where he said he works, which is a perfume shop. Here's another one.
Yeah, Chrissy says it's hard to see.
Sorry. It's what I'm showing you is like it's you know what, let me turn this off. The glare is probably there, maybe. That's better. Right.
There's all them perfumes. Huh.
So as you can see, there's the perfume shops. This was on another guy's profile. That's his little profile picture. Here's another guy. So he sent me this picture. He's like, I'm packaging up my perfumes or whatever.
I don't know if it's the glare. I don't know if it's the cover. I don't know if that makes shut off.
It does shut off. You gotta touch it though. Sorry guys. The stupid camera has a ring light on it. And you have to touch it to get it off. There we go. Okay. Let me find more.
Yeah, I was gonna say, they got her. Yeah, that could be dangerous, right?
Turn the brightness down on your phone.
I will.
Thank you, Elizabeth, for the $4.99 super chat. Remember when we all thought this was a network and that purposely targeted Chantal? I'm starting to think we were right. Absolutely.
Okay, here's another one. So, there's another one of the guys. That looks like almost like it could be a picture that they decided to.
Again, it's still.
That they decided to find and then post.
Huh.
He's in a perfume shop. They're all dressed the same. There's another one. These are all from the profiles of the men who messaged me. And instantly after you replied to them, they tried to video chat me. It's like they want, here they all are dressed the same. And I remember there was a picture of Salah dressed like this in front of a car.
I remember that. When she put up that car at the car lot with Salah, she showed oh my God. They're like roaches, Shelly. Where there's one, there's thousands. Ah!
So I was like, this is weird.
Unfortunately, very hard. Sidekick, when were they sending you these?
Back in November, but they're still like, the one guy, a lot of them I didn't respond to. But the one guy finally decided I'm going to respond to him. He was the one that had sent me. So here's the one with the watches and stuff. You can see that.
Remember Chantal said that Salah had lots of watches? And remember, Allah had lots of watches. Oh, my God. Get out of there, Foodie!
Focus in a minute, I think. You can see there's a watch. And I know that recently Chantal said that Salah has a bunch of watches and like.
Yes, she did.
Watches. Well, these are all men selling these watches.
Well, because Canada has a very large Syrian population. So I don't know why Canada over the U.S., right? I have no idea. Lee Young would know.
Here's another one.
And you're right. Canada has a lot of social programs. You think Allah's the head of this? Probably.
They
Free healthcare, true.
message me. These are all their pictures they have. Here's one, and notice this little pin here.
Yeah.
Sarah had an outfit exactly like that with a pin like that there.
Oh my gosh. Oh my God.
I don't know, because there you can see, there's Salah with the pin. So I took...
Oh, they tried it on you, Leung, and you dipped out? Oh my gosh. Canada is more socialist, yeah.
And there he is in a fancy perfume shop. Have we seen this yet? If that's where he works, why haven't we seen that yet? It's like they go and take pictures, or they're like part of like a group or an organization. We've seen Salah in this.
Number one princess says he has, sorry.
He has shown us. He has shown himself in the perfume shop?
No. Yeah, it's like a photography studio, right? Or it could be a corner of Allah's market, just for, you know, doing photos and trying to make it look legit with video. That's what I'm thinking, Holly and Hal.
No, I have some more here somewhere.
That dog snoring is it's like an English bulldog. And it's just a little white, like Maltese.
So our thought is that they target certain people based on, maybe he adds certain people to be like, hey, here's somebody. But he knew I was married. He spoke to my husband. Like Salah knew I was married. He spoke to my husband.
So there's pictures of both of us on your Instagram.
On my Instagram, it says white. So I think they don't bother to look at everything. They can just see that I'm Canadian. Because there, it says right there, Canadian. And it's hard to see, but it says Canadian mother, wife, friend.
And PI, sleuth. Yeah, I'm going to give Missy some credit for this.
So
No, she already said it was her pup, Chicken Schnugget.
I'm torn whether to try to continue to talk to this guy to see if he's like, do you want to come to Kuwait? Can I...
Girl, delete it all. Run. They're going to start threatening you now.
And to Canada. I'm like really trying to think if I want to try to get some more information to find out like if this is...
Divorce is legal.
Yes, Allah's been very quiet, yes.
Lady midget, divorce is legal.
Where in?
I'm not sure. She didn't.
Wow, so that's crazy. Yeah, delete your Instagram, your Tinder, and your WhatsApp, Missy Moo. Because I have a feeling if they're a big, big network, there's some of them in Canada. Just saying. If she added them and interacted, more than likely they're already in her system. Once they get that far, you have to get new devices. Yikes! Yikes! Yeah, get a burner phone. You're done. Get rid of that phone. We're just a bunch of... Yeah. You know what? We're just sitting back watching the show. That's all. Wow, that's crazy. Anyway, guys. I hope you had fun. Or learned something at least. They're threatening T and Sass. Poor T and Sass. Well, she called the Kuwaiti government. I don't think they should mess with her. To us, it's just a movie. We're watching a movie. Foodie knows what she's doing. Oh my goodness. All right, guys, I'm out for the day. I'm going to go hang out with my hubby and get some stuff done around the house. Finish up my laundry. And too much. You don't think Missy knows? I don't know. Crazy. Yeah, I wouldn't. She shouldn't be playing like that. Foodie needs to get on a plane, right? Oh, that's true. That makes sense. Why you, the iPhone thing, yeah. The iCloud. Crazy. Yeah, it's getting deep and dark and weird, right? Love you guys too. Y'all have a great day. Bye, guys. Oh, and by the way, they're saying there's a whole new stage of COVID. Yay! All right, guys. Have a good weekend. Love you. Bye.